Hello everybody and welcome back to LEGO Empire, and in today's video we're going to be talking about what UCS sets could be in 2025, what we could be getting for LEGO Star Wars UCS sets, specifically relating to their box art. But before we get into that, let's get into a history of UCS sets and what UCS sets used to look like and what a lot of people consider the golden age of LEGO Star Wars is when these sets were releasing. Sets like the UCS Boba Fett Slave 1. Taking a look here, you get an amazing Bespin cloud background. It looks like it could be a sunset or a sunrise, or the sun is very prominent in the background, but it just looks beautiful. It looks amazing, and I think that really enhances the set and draws people in to want this set or have a higher opinion of this set. It just makes it more special. It makes it magic. It makes this LEGO Star Wars set like truly unique and truly amazing, and it just looks like gorgeous. The box art looks amazing. Another great example of this is with the UCS Sandcrawler. You have this Tatooine sunset with this like gradient background, and it looks really, really nice. There's some other cool aspects of these old UCS box arts too, like with the LEGO Star Wars logo, the Star Wars text usually looks like nice and shiny, really cool. You also see minifigs interacting with things, and like they just used to be big playsets, pretty much just huge playsets that weren't really marketed towards adults quite like they are today. Nowadays, we have these boring old black box arts, which get right to the point. They feel premium. Just the product, basically, is what they put on there, what you're getting. They don't put any cool background. It's just black. It's just like it's just like taking a picture with a light box. It's super simple, and, maybe they're not as unique now. The box arts aren't as beautiful. They're not as awe-inspiring, and a lot of us like die-hard LEGO Star Wars fans, if we're gonna getting UCS sets, we would rather get UCS sets with beautiful looking box arts. And a prime example of what the UCS Sail Barge, for example, could look like nowadays if LEGO was still doing those really, beautiful box arts, was made by Benny Productions here on YouTube and on Instagram. So shout out to him, full credits to him for making this amazing box art possible. But just take a look at this box art. So we have this amazing Tatooine background. We have the skyline, which looks really nice. You have Jabba's palace on the right in the background there, and it looks so dang beautiful. He combined the UCS Sail Barge with the Sarlacc pit and Skiff speeder set, so it actually adds a lot of like livelihood to this set, in my opinion. And oh my gosh, like this box art is just amazing. He added this little shine like stroke around the LEGO Star Wars text, which looks really cool. Not quite what we used to get back in the old days for UCS sets, but it's similar. It's like a blend of the newer stuff and the older style. And then just looking into this, like, you see the minifigs are interacting with things, like it's a whole battle here, it's a whole cinematic scene. You see all the minifigs on the bottom there, which look absolutely amazing. You have the 25th anniversary logo there, and then he also designed the back of the box art, which looks equally as amazing. You see the Sail Barge in Jabba's palace, the garage, which I think is really cool, as well as the Skiff speeder. You get the, standard UCS like box art style in the back here too, with some of these scenes from the movies and everything, but it's really enhanced in my opinion, because like comparing it to the actual set and how it came out with just the black background, it's much different. It's, in my opinion, worse. I don't really like the full black box arts. They're kind of bland and boring, and what Benny Productions did is just absolutely amazing. What he did with this box art is just crazy. Again, shout out to him. I watched his video on this, and it probably took him a lot of time to create this box art and the video. Go watch this video if you haven't already. It's really amazing. It shows how he made the box art and has some really creative editing and things like that. Here's the full box art. You can see every like different side. You can see the top, the bottom, the sides, and he did everything really nice. Even the sides of the box art, they like align with the front of the box art, or at least one of the sides does, with the sail barge, and then you can see the background. It kind of smooths down there at an angle. It's like a big semicircle if the other side also shared that skyline style with the box. But yeah, like he did an absolutely stellar job on this box art. I can't say it enough. It just looks amazing. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this box art. But what I want to get into is, if LEGO could be making stuff this good, and they definitely could. They've made stuff like at this caliber, like really, really cool, really creative, unique, beautiful, like amazing box arts before. Like I said, we saw it with the UCS Slave 1, Sandcrawler, like all these amazing UCS sets, and they just don't do it anymore. And why don't they do it anymore? And I had to ask myself that, because box arts could be like, they could be so much cooler, and they still have a blend of, you know, the 18 plus style with it. Like Benny, he put this black Lego brick section on the top and the bottom, and I think that kind of makes the set stand out from normal play sets, which don't really have that, or at least they don't have the black Lego bricks. They'll have like a different color, like white, for example. So I want to show you Benny Productions box art to see what we could be missing out on in 2024, 2025. This set was released in 2024, obviously, but we could be getting UCS sets in 2025, like the Jango Fett Slave 1 with amazing Camino background, like just a beautiful box art, but we're probably not going to get that. And why aren't we getting that? That's what I also want to focus on too, is why aren't we getting these amazing box arts? And I kind of thought about for a little while. I looked at the box arts and I thought about how Lego is making record profits every year. I came to the conclusion that these black box arts, they just feel more expensive, more premium. The product you're getting like feels like it's worth more just because they're simpler for some reason. Like, I guess that's the kind of the same psychological tactics that like Gucci and luxury brands use, I'm pretty sure, is they just have really simple designs, and that makes them seem more like elegant and expensive for some reason, but apparently it works. And then another thing is it only shows the product you're getting, so it's not distracting. You see exactly what you're gonna get when you buy the set. You see the Sail Barge, and you don't see anything else. You don't have a huge Tatooine background distracting you. You just see what you're getting, and maybe that's part of it. It's like really simple. An adult, because this is aimed at adults, adult can just look at this set and think, hey, that's exactly what I'm getting. I want that. I'm gonna buy it. And maybe that's a part of it. And then the last part is it likely just sells better to adults. And how do we know that? Because Lego hasn't changed it. If Lego realized that, you know, their UCS sets are all of a sudden selling way less after they reverted to the black box arts, they would have changed it by now. Trust me, they have record profits every year. They're a smart company in terms of making money, at least. So they would have changed it by now if it wasn't working. But I'm pretty sure it's working because they haven't changed it for a number of years. And I remember hearing about like older UCS sets with those really good box arts not selling very well. Like, I remember hearing some Lego stores were getting like 10 or 15 of them, and then they'd sell like 5 on release day, and they wouldn't sell like very fast for some reason. Maybe that was just an isolated case. A few Lego stores didn't sell well. I don't know for sure, but I've just heard some things like that. And maybe after Lego switched it up to black box arts and started overall marketing a lot of their Lego sets to adults more, it just works now. And, you know, maybe it just works. And if it works for Lego, you know, they're not going to change it as much as we can dream. And, you know, look at Benny Productions, for example, like his amazing box art, what we could be getting today. It's important to remember that even though we're like diehard Lego Star Wars fans, and we'd probably buy the set if it had a black box art or a really good box art, we just want the better box art if we're buying it anyway. It probably just sells better to like the average, you know, Lego Star Wars customer, because the average Lego Star Wars customer isn't probably like us, where we will buy like a lot of these sets no matter what, pretty much, because we just love Lego Star Wars so much. They maybe will only buy it if they see this product presented in a certain way. I don't know. I'm not an expert at this. I'm just kind of theorizing here. But let me all know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Leave a like on today's video if you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next video. Have an amazing day. Peace out.